What's up, gamers, gamers, and gamettes? My name is John, and welcome back to Lucid9 Inciting Incident. Last time, we're still basically looking through the damn fucking thing, and we learned from this scientist that he can try to, stay alive forever, or that type of thing, some type of research. And now we're into the mayor's talk thing, whatever. Let's continue, shall we? You know, back in my day when dinosaurs roamed through the earth, dude, I'm in death. They extracts a laugh from the crowd, ha ha ha. We also ditched Career Day. We popped over the GFC. You should have seen it before it was renovated and stuffed ourselves on wings. They were on the double S at the time. Shows you how far we come as a society, eh? The crowd chuckles. Among them I catch the distinct of Elizabeth's giggle. As usual, she's eagerly jotting notes on her phone, hanging on the mayor's every word. The brunette girl who's always around Elizabeth is also next to her. Surprisingly, she seems equally engrossed in the speech. And yes, I hate Career Day. Oh, at least the mayor gets it. He hates it too. Thought it was a waste of time. Thought they were restraining me at the time when all I wanted to do is explore myself, who I was, who I wanted to be. But later I realized I was thinking about Career Day the completely wrong way. It wasn't about deciding my future. It was about exploring possibilities. He allows a moment of thoughtful silence before he continues. The truth is, you'll probably change careers multiple times in your life. In fact, the average number of jobs changes is estimated by 15 times. You could be in the mid-schools all your life, but all have experience in constructions, woodworking, design, architect, statistics, engineering, maybe even ostrich, babysitting, and bicycle efficient. Is that a reference to something? I don't even know. Elizabeth smiles into her hand as the student allows her perfectly timed track. But how long is this? I have to go actually, shit. As vast as the future it is. You know what you don't want to do. You don't want to be hurt. You don't want to go each day full in insecurities, doubts, fears. You don't want to lie to or backstab and treat like a fake. Oh, that is a life lesson. Okay, I'm liking this mail already. I won't lie to you, it's a nasty world out there. That is a true statement. But I think that we can all agree that regardless who we are and where we are from, we each have an important part to play in the safety of this country. So go on, explore. You guys are bright. And hey, you guys are in a better spot than I was. I thought I liked nothing more than to become an anthropologist. Not that I even knew what that meant at the time, but it just sounded cool. His pointed sentence elicits another laughter as he steps off the stage, offering a final wave. The students erupt into cheers in response. I quickly shuffled away from the crowd before the noise overwhelms me, and I don't know what want to like this guy. Heck, I don't want to like any politician, but he seems to be less evil than any others I've seen. Furthermore, he made such a good speech, and he came across an intelligent but genuine two major opposites of politics. Maybe I'll vote for the re-election, maybe. Hello, stranger. Oh. Yama. Oh shit. Oh shit, she got a fuck, what is that thing called? Akuna Matata. I'm sorry. Something like that. Hey, Mika. I abruptly stop in tracks, finally checking what is she wearing? Well, you're dressed up. Which is putting it lightly. She's draped in a silken kimono. Kimono! That's what it was called. That ripples around her figure like water. Hair, incense, and minimasculinely ribbon and crystal pin. She could own the red carpet or throne, even with that outfit. Pretty! My mind supplies unhelpfully. I quickly grind that part of my mind to dust. That all you have to say? Oh my god, this fucking girl. Well, what were you expecting? Poetry? Oh dear, so you like it yourself, straight line with the eyes like a moon and mouth like a purest golden flame and the sun the sea. Okay, stop with the references and all that shit. And she probably slapped me on the back. Very funny, Shakespeare too. Oh wait, that was me. Oh shit, I was reading the wrong words. Although I'm impressed of your recitation, it's pretty decent. I feel like she's insulting me, but she generally seems shocked. So, what brings you here? Do you want to become a model? What? Oh, no need to be embarrassed. Male models are hardly anything new. However, they do tend to be physically fit. Do you happen to have a six-pack? I'm working on it. I'll pretend. I heard none of that. What makes you think I would ever want to be a model? You're standing by my company's booth. We are a modeling company. Surprise! I cast a quick glance behind her. Sure enough, a large banner reads, "Luda's Modeling," above the tent with striking photo spreads. Hence the kimono, I assume. You assumed correctly. So, where's Ryu? I haven't seen her all day. Oh shit. That awkward moment when... really? That's funny. She attends to this school, right? What? Of course she does. So, have you seen her today? Well, yeah. You didn't tell her about me? Hello, social drama. I missed you. Not. How can I word this delicately, or better yet, avoid it completely? You should probably be getting back to your job. I have my eye on you, Yama. Do you really think I can't tell when you're lying? I believe in my ability to run away. Always the same, I see. I made a mental note to harass you about it later. Until then, Yama. She floats back to the booth, greeting any curious glance with an effortless smile. A model. Her job is modeling. Oh yeah, that's right, that's why she had this special thing or something like that. Somehow I found it a little underwhelming. I almost suspected her to be involved in some drastic, like a secret service or film industry or even the Olympics. But modeling, where you pose and change and smile for hours and hours, adventurous, stubborn Mika. It doesn't seem to fit her. Whatever, guess it's none of my business anyway. It's time to see Mr. Ryota. Oh right, we get to see our favorite teach. Or counselor. This is time. He opens the door as soon as I knocked. I must have caught him at a good time. Welcome, Ishimoto. We've been expecting you. Who's we? He cackled maniacally and tapped his fingertips together. You should have turned your shell while stroking the Bah, everyone's a critic. We should have been left stranded outside in the cold. Outside? I'll be in the hallway. You seem awfully eager to prove your mentor wrong, boy. Well, whether I prove it or not, it's still wrong, right? Oh, yes, but that would never fly in a court of law, you see. Imagine it. I declare the defendant guilty because, from a metaphysical standpoint, it is true, even if we have no epistemologic link of knowing it, so nailed it. I just lost you. I get that a lot. Go ahead and take a seat. We got more important things to discuss, no? Hesitantly, I slide to the nearest couch. I've always seen Mr. Ryota as an intelligent man, even if laid back, but I never actually, well, not understood him. I wonder how much brain mass he's hiding behind that cheery factor. So, the new transfer student, Misaki Kazuhaya. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I hope you don't mind. I did a little look up on her. You can do that? Well, there's no explicit rule that I can't use a confidential database. I'm pretty sure that there is. Nope, I may be facilitate the faculty. Why do you say faculty? But I'm not a teacher. It is only stated that teachers have to request special permission. Alright, Mr. Ryota, I checked the loopholes. Something feels wrong about this. What did you find out? Well, if I tell you, then that will be a solid breach confidentially. I don't want to go to jail yet. The food's too good here. Mr. Ryota, I really worry about you sometimes. And this is making me talking. So instead, I'd like to hear your thoughts of the matter at Yama. How did you two meet and mention that she left? Yeah. Did we get a CG? I close my eyes, letting the ever-constant hum of the air conditioner calm my nerves. Then I start talking. Oh shit, emo time. It's practically subconscious. My mouth doubtfully repeats the train of thought running through my mind. Everything is calm, clear, slow. Therapy, something that I've gotten used to over the years. So I easily turn my brain to the topic of interest. Misaki Kazahaya. I met her when I was young. Not too young. A baby is still forming though as patterns and ideas of the world, but young enough to be highly imprehensible. Oh, we get a beautiful sky! Holy crap! Oh, nice move. I like the art. Holy crap! All right. It had been on that day when I thought nothing could make me smile. Not the vibrant lanterns strewed between the roofs and the multicolored booths. Not the festive rhythm of the Tico drummers urging a parade of lightning-bearing dancers. Not the stands in which the variety naturally questionable foods were being served. Not even Rio, who dragged me out of the house despite my best effort to stay miserable. It was only around an hour into the festival, but I was ready to go when Rio went into the bathroom. I seriously considered ditching her and going back to my room. Apparently, I was scolding deeply at that. I didn't know it until a passing girl suddenly stopped in front of me. Annoying her. Does your face always look like that? To say that at least, didn't help my foul mood. I glared up at her. She was pretty. Well, that she was the first thought in my mind, the instinctive spark of appreciation whenever a guy sees a pretty girl, no matter how much he wants to feel otherwise. Her hair was braided back in elegant half-undo light ebony curls framing on her porcelain face. Big eyes, long lashes, pointed chin, the kind of a traditional beauty you might see in a kimono commercial. Of course, the first spark of interest was intimately overridden at the indigence that only of an 8-year-old boy could feel. What are you looking at? Don't look so grumpy. You should be celebrating. She didn't know anything, of course, not until a few months later. Festivals are stupid. They are not. Why? There isn't any reason to celebrate. The girl's face twisted into something resembling anger. It looked strange on her face, like a guinea pig attempting to seem mancini. You don't even know what the festival is about, do you? Well, of course I didn't, but I wasn't about to admit that. Of course I do! Ugh. Oh yeah? What's it about? Well, you make lanterns. And... I fisted my hands in a condescending tone. You, write wishes on them and stuff. Wrong. I'm not. Yeah, you are. You don't write wishes, you write that you want to tell dead people. Particularly, as I should have said, why should I even talk with dead people? But I didn't mock it. I couldn't mock it. Dead people? Yep. I can write a message to Auntie on this lantern and she'd see it. How do you know that? Haven't you heard the story? No, I hadn't. But, my 8-year-old pride prevented me from saying that, of course. Thankfully, the girl took my silence as a confession. My bad. Well, once upon a time, there was a princess. Was she pretty? Yeah. Good at singing? Yeah. Boring! It is not boring! The indignant anger on her face made me snicker. The first time I smiled all day. Yeah? Well, what happened? Does the girl get in trouble and the charming prince has to save her? Just listen, she actually is a big meanie. A mean princess? That wasn't a fairy tale stable. Oh? Yep, but her bodyguard was in love with her and turned her good again. I felt disappointed. The story had a promising start. Oh my god, Yama! Blah. What did he do? Cast a spell? Give a true love's kiss? He died. Oh. Don't look so happy. That time I broke into a tiny laugh. But it made it good again, right? Well, yeah, she didn't trust anyone before, though. Thought they were all fake and stuff. Oh, that's a little life lesson there. It seemed that she was glaring at me at the point of the story. Before I can open my mouth, she was already continuing. Anyway, the bodyguard sacrificed himself to save her life, so the heavens were super duper impressed by and put him in the stars. Are the stars really, really hot? That sounds like a bad thing. Childish indignancy flickered across her face. That made him into a constellation, you poop. You poop. Yama's a poop. Blah. Blah. Times infinity. Blah. Times infinity plus. Yeah, what now? Anyway, the princess realized how beautiful love really is. Because he died? She saw how much he loved her so much. So she decided to be a better person and trust people again. This had nothing to do with writing messages to the dead on lanterns. I was rapidly losing interest. Let me guess, she lived happily ever after. Well, no, the bodyguard died, remember? I like this bodyguard. Oh my god. She glared at me, but somehow it felt like less surly than before. She wrote her promise on a lantern, sending it up to the sky so he could see, cause he was consolation, remember? Now I realize that I could have said a lot of things. That's stupid. He's dead. What could he do about it? But that wasn't on my mind at the time. Everyone turns into a bunch of stars when they die? I think. You think, or you know. If they did something to super duper impress the heavens, I guess. I smiled at that. My eyes scoured the street and landed in a simple booth. A handful of other kids were gathered around a short portable table, scrolling on the lanterns with a calligraphic pen clamped into fist hands. Let's go! But I already made a lantern. Right to another dead person then. With an overwhelming display the attack of a political correctness, I raced towards the table and snatched a lantern from a smiling adult. I plumped down with a pen at the ready. Who are you writing to? Only a beeswax. I began to scroll characters on my lantern. The girl hovered over my shoulders, squinting judgingly at my jagged and brushes strokes. Why is your handwriting so messy? Hey, every little kid always have their handwriting messy at a point until they get better and learn more better to write good. It's not messy. I can't even read it. I whipped around and narrowing accusingly at her own lantern. Well, yours. I searched for faults, but not only was her lantern graced with a perfect calligraphic, it was also proudly bore of a few elegant cherry blossoms. Well, yours looks girly. She raised a single eyebrow. It was a remarkably sophisticated expression for a 9-year-old girl to make. I am a girl. And there was nothing much to say to that. Yama! Where have you been? That's probably Rio. If it was as if Rio materialized out in the thin air. I hadn't even noticed the rapid pitter-patter of her footsteps. Sorry, Rio. Jeez, couldn't you tell me? You were in the bathroom. Clearly displeased, Rio turned back on me but smiled at the other girl. Thanks for taking care of him. Surprisingly, the girl smiled back, easy as you please. Well, weren't they getting along just fine? Why did they have to give me such a hard time? Maybe it was a girl thing. How are you? I'm Misaki. Gonna make a lantern? Yeah. Yep. How did you make those flowers? They're real pretty. I can show you. And just like that, the two of them were friends. It took a little longer to warm up, but whatever the two of them set their minds to, they can accomplish. Aww. They had always been that way, so fiery, so capable, so loving, two playful angels who, for some reason unfundamentally to mankind, saw it fit to hang out in a bucket of depression sludge like me. What did you think of that about yourself? Mr. Gyota's voice seemed to come from far of a distance, faint and recognizable. I respond distractedly. You know me, I'm not useful, or popular, or particularly intelligent. Silence follows the statement, so I only continue. Oh, beautiful skies. Our families were close. Misaki's father would always throw these get-togethers at their house over the weekends or during special occasions. I remember him being really overwhelming at first. He was a lot like Misaki, only bigger and louder. I really saw Misaki's mother. The times I did see her, she was pretty distant. Besides that, I didn't really remember much about her. At first, we were inseparable, Misaki and us. But then her father had lost her job and started seeing less of her. And eventually, he just left. No warning whatsoever. Even our parents tried to get in contact. No luck. It had been as if the Kazahazis had disappeared off the face of the planet. That must have been what has been really hard blow. Ryo says it had been. Honestly, I don't remember much of what followed. It all passed in haze. Essentially, I felt abandoned. I had this idea that everyone close to me would love me. I don't think I could even cry. I only felt empty inside. But Ryo says that it really was a terrible time. She says that I didn't eat, I didn't sleep, didn't even play any games with her. She says that I looked like a ghost. Heck, practically became one. I don't remember it, but she says that one day. What the fuck was that? That scared the shit out of me. Yama, what is wrong? Well, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it off right here for right now. And you see, I've already changed it. This is like where I had to left off from yesterday. I had to do something. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this intensified memory of Misaki, Yama, and Ryu, what their childhood and what's going on. We're gonna find out what's going on next and what we saw in that flash. So, guys, without further ado, I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, good morning from wherever you're from. So, peace out and sayonara, guys. Bye bye.